All right. Hello, everyone. It's Ferric, and welcome to day 95 of the Wizard101 on a budget solo death walkthrough. Now, I am in the Arcanum. At the end of the last episode, we reached the Arcanum, which you reach towards the end of Polaris, and I'm not sure exactly how long it'll take to do everything, but I feel like we might be able to finish Polaris by the end of this episode, which means Rasputin solo would be today. I'm not guaranteeing it, but there is a chance that we get there. I don't remember exactly how long Polaris takes. I do remember that the Arcanum is towards the very end of it, so but yeah. Yo, Ice, thank you so much for the 6-month Prime sub. I appreciate it.
Already.
Thank you so much for the 6 months. I really appreciate it. And yeah, dude, it's still kind of crazy. It's already been it's already been like 9 months since I started streaming. It feels like it was just a couple weeks ago that I started, so but thank you everyone so much, and thank you for the 6-month Ice. Anyways, so at the start, before I start questing or anything like that, I was making an energy pet, so I have little Molly right here, and I actually forgot to equip little Molly before actually no, so I made the level 100 gear guide. It might go live before this episode goes live on YouTube, but I made the level 100 gear guide. I still need to upload it, and I need to edit it down because, dude, the level 100 gear guide, it's an hour long, dude. My last one, the level 61, that one was like 30 minutes long, and I thought that was already kind of absurdly long for one school. But to be fair, I was also explaining a lot of things, but in this one, the video is like an hour long. I need to like definitely cut it down. I feel like an hour is way too much for a gear guide. I do, explain every single piece of gear, also how to get it and like compare it to other gear as well. So it was always going to be a little bit longer than level 61, but I also didn't think it would be an hour long. So definitely need to edit that down, see if I'm repeating myself in it at all. So, but yeah, anyways, how you doing, Nicole, Mindy, Lifebreaker, Cam, Monobear, Grommy? How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Anyways, let's hatch little Molly here with another energy pet. Again, I'm not going to try to go for the best energy pet. I'm just going to try to get the 3 energy talents and then socket the 4th one. And I believe the only jewel that I don't have that's an energy jewel is the huge energy. So I do need to make sure huge energy is manifested. So we're going to go for huge energy. And honestly, the one other thing I care about is ultra energy. Having the 2 best energy talents manifested right away on the pet is what I'm looking for. And then make sure I do have gold. But again, I'm going to try to hatch with an epic or an ancient pet because like right here, this pet right here has big, huge, and ultra energy, but it's only 39,000 gold because it's only an ancient pet. So I'm actually going to hatch with this pet right here. I don't need a perfect gold miner pet. Make gardening pixie, I don't really care about that too much. Just having this, I just need it for the energy for gardening. I'm not like, super short on gold anything. I don't need to make a crazy amount of pets on this account right now, so I think this pet is perfectly fine. We're gonna give it a hatch. I got a mysterious egg, which is a blood bat, I believe. Or no, isn't blood bat equilibrium? Yeah. Oh wow, we got the Calixco kitten. I'm not exactly sure how you say that, but it is still double pet XP because there are a lot of storms going on in Texas. If you're in Texas, stay safe out there. It's not that it's a crazy amount of snow, because from what I've seen, it's not like what's happening down there, I feel like it's pretty average to what happens up here in Connecticut. But to be fair, let's say it starts snowing like that in like California or something, they probably are not prepared to have snow, so they're not going to have, snow plow trucks and all that stuff down there, because they're not used to snow. So like it's kind of hard to be prepared for something that never happens. So if you're down in Texas, stay safe for sure. I know a lot of people are also losing power, dude. It's kind of wild, dude. But anyways, because of that, Kingsell, it seems like they're extending the double pet XP. I don't know if it's because they don't have power. Probably not. They probably do have power. It's not like people like have power. Like I think it's like rolling blackouts, and rolling blackouts. Those are like planned blackouts because they want to like ease up the grid or whatever. But yeah, Basically, all you need to know is that it's the weather's not so great in Texas. KingsIsle is giving us extra time for double pet XP, which is a really nice thing to do. So, hey, I mean, wait a minute. Am I out of mega? Am I out of? What? There's no way. I'm actually out of mega snacks. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, before I actually train the pet, let me go and make sure I have. How far are my couch? Actually, no. I already checked my couch potatoes, didn't I? Yeah, I already checked my couch potatoes. They're not even close to elder. I think they're just at mature right now. Wow, I guess I'm gonna have to train this pet up with normal snacks. They're not elder. I actually checked them earlier today. They're not elder. Unlucky, I guess. But that's okay. We're not training a pet to mega. We don't need to train a pet to mega anytime soon. I already finished making the balance pet. I have pretty much every pet I'll ever need on my Death Wizard for the rest of the solo walkthrough. So it's going to be a long time before I ever need to make a pet again. So basically, if I'm consistent with couch potato harvest, now is like this month and, month and a half or however long until I need to make another pet. I can just, save up all my snacks and like start storing them. And, once I need to make a pet, I have plenty of mega snacks. All right, we got huge energy right away. That's amazing. I don't think I got energy. I got just regular energy on the other pet. So getting huge energy right away is a big plus for us. So I'm going to go ahead and feed these snacks. I don't know why. The game feels kind of laggy for some reason. Need to farm some more Gulchers. Honestly, I should probably just... I have 59. I might as well just farm them and complete the 69 plot, but... in time, we'll do that. In time. And if anything, like... I'm going to be questing through Mirage and Imperia soon anyways. You get a ton of couch potatoes from doing those worlds, so I'm not going to spend extra time farming. Okay, so we got... Okay, wow, we got huge energy and energy right away. So I'm gonna take this up to Ancient. I don't think I have enough snacks. Yeah, I probably don't have enough snacks to take it to Ancient, but since it has only gotten energy talents, there's no reason to not bring it up there. This is not a traditional pet. We don't have to use any fancy method. You kind of just keep on hatching until you get a pet that has 3 energy talents at Ancient, socket the 4th one. And since we got huge energy, that's a big plus, because now if we get another energy talent at Ancient, then we're gonna have the max amount of energy you can have on a pet. Obviously, if you have a Dapper Corgi, you can get more, but again, you don't need that. You just need the whatever 50 plus energy boost that you get from having this pet, which is more than enough. But we will get to 325. Again, I will level up this episode, so we'll make sure to equip this pet, but I feel like it's gonna get an energy talent, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and equip my energy set. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unequip all my gear except for energy gear. So I'm gonna unequip this amulet. I'm gonna unequip the deck as well, because I want to make it so that just the pieces of gear that are part of the equipment set are there. So let's remove this energy set, and let's add an energy set right there. I could have just gone up 2, but that's okay. And there we go. We have our 3 pieces of gear, and then our 3 Aphrodite pieces of gear, and then our pet. That is the perfect energy set. So now my max energy is 178. Obviously, I can get another 35 energy, right? No, I can get another 30 energy, so I can get 10 and then 20. So, but I'll be at 208 energy, which again, that is more than enough for anything that you'll ever need to do, in my opinion. Obviously, having like more energy just makes it easier to make pets. Because like I think you can get like up to like 300 something energy now, max energy. And while that's super nice and all, I think it's kind of unnecessary in my opinion, but I don't know, we'll see. The Gulcher I brought to Mega failed the Unicorn, but I was able to get a triple double Rain Beetle. That's good. The triple double Rain Beetle's good. Again, pet cards aren't like... I always talk about how, pet body is kind of important in solo PvE, but honestly, like, it's not going to be the end of the world. If you can't get a perfect Gulcher like this, if you can't get... Remember, I don't use any TCs. You can literally just replace these with TC Blades and TC Feints if you can't get them. I just like to not have to do that. So I always try to go for, the best pet body. But a Rain Beetle is not a bad pet body either, so... but anyways, now that we're done with all that, let's go to Polaris. Or I guess not even Polaris. Let's go to the Arcanum. Finish questing there. Obviously, last stream I got Epic, I got Aegis, I got Indemnity, and I got Brace. All these talents really nice. How many training points do I have? I'm very short on training points, but I don't like need anything else right now. I feel like all the cards that I have right now are perfectly fine for solo questing. I could get, you know, Berserk and Frenzy, and like those are literally the last two spells I could ever need. But the thing is, in solo PvE, it's only a 40% blade, and when you're doing solo PvE, you really don't want to. First of all, a 40% blade, my normal death blades give me just that same amount, and also I don't want to also increase my incoming damage in PvE. I feel like Frenzy is a spell that's more useful for team battles where, you know, you're not the sole focus of who's being attacked, where the damage is spread across all your 4 teammates or on to one targeted tank. But when you're soloing, I don't like the extra 30 incoming, so I don't think there's going to be a single solo strat where Frenzy is actually a useful spell. The only time it could ever be useful is if you're going for like a 1 in a million hit, and obviously we already have Elixir Vitae and 1 in a million, so we don't need that. Alright, again, most of chat has seen all the whatever happens in questing. This series is not about going through the storyline really. We'll touch up on some things every now and then, but unless it's a new world that no one has seen before, so like, you know, let's say in the summer when if a new world comes out, then I'll obviously pay attention to the storyline. But right now, I feel like everyone knows all this, so I'm just gonna quest through, just show the battles, pets, all these other things are the focus of this series, not really the actual storyline. So yeah, and Antvid, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, and Lord Pig, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I just fed my pet breadcrumbs when I'm out of Mega Snacks. Oh yeah, breadcrumbs are amazing. The thing is, I just have these non-auctionable pet snacks, and I don't really have anything to use my energy on because I already took care of my couch potatoes earlier today. So, yeah, there's not. I'm just feeding some like random unauctionable snacks. Like, they gave essentially as much as a Shanta pudding, so, you know, I just fed them, and it's whatever. So you managed to figure out the creed. 300,000. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting how much you get. All right, Arcanum Initiate. Once I'm done with these quests, I get the Arcanum apartment, right? Or do I get that in Mirage or Imperia? I forgot when I get that exactly, but I'm pretty sure it's after I do all these quests. Anyways, let's go to Avalon, talk to Velma. Hey Spectre, how you doing? End of Mirage? Oh, okay. Yeah, end of Mirage. Alright, Caer Leon. I'm gonna take the teleporter. It's still the fastest way. How did you get the pet stat jewel? This one specifically I got from training a pet to Ultra. So the only way to get these rank 4 pet stats jewels is by training a pet to Ultra, or by crafting the jewel with titanium. I've crafted 2 jewels with titanium. One of them was some like intellect jewel, and the other one was a mighty opal, which I will be socketing on a triple double balance pet whenever I get that on my balance account. But for now I'm saving it. I'm not using it on anything. For this pet, I train for this jewel right here. I got it from. It is essentially a mighty opal, except you don't. So, okay, here's the thing, because Mighty, the way it works is it's 65 max strength, which affects both agility, affects both damage and resist talents. But this one, instead of having 25 more strength, it instead gives agility, which only affects resistances. So it's as if I have 65, you know, whatever pet stats to improve my resist to like the maximum amount. And right here, this is the highest amount of resist you can have from a pet with 1 selfish talent. You know, 6 and 11, I have max stats here on the pet. So, and again, resist is the more important thing in PvE anyways, so yeah. 26 quests until the start of Borealis Peaks, really? Oh, so maybe I won't make it then.
We're exposed.
That's dang. I thought the Arcanum was like one of the last places. I don't know. I did just like speed quest 2 wizards to catacombs in a week, so maybe that speed questing, you know, shifted the way I think about how long it takes to do something, because obviously with 2 wizards it's much faster. With 2 wizards and with a myth wizard also as a hitter, it's much faster to quest than it is to do solo questing, so, but we'll see. But next stream 100%, I will have definitely been past Rasputin or something next stream. So yeah. Oops. Can quint damage pet be useful in PvE or just triple level? Quint damage can be useful. It's just that I wouldn't like I just wouldn't recommend it because especially in Arc 3, they start to have a lot of damage and pierce on mobs and bosses that, again, like, you're not going to gain a whole lot by having a quint damage pet. It's still going to take you the same amount of blades. From a quint damage pet, you only gain like I think like 7 damage. So if you only gain 7 damage, I feel like that's not really worth the 17% resist you lose out on by having a quint damage, so. Tried to solo rat on my balance, got hit him down to about 2,000 and lost. I was at it for like 2 hours, so I gave up. I also don't have great gear. Oh, okay. What gear do you have right now on your balance? Do you have, you know, Darkmoor, full Darkmoor or something? You gain 10% from triple double to quint. Really? Because no, you only get Painbringer and you know, your boon talent. You get Painbringer and your boon talent, so you only get 4 and then 4, and it's not actually 8% because of the way rounding works. It's like 7.4 something percent. Oh, I was not supposed to enchant that blade. Whatever. You did the math? Wait, there's no way. Well, yeah, no. When I say triple damage, I'm assuming, like, you know, selfish. The same way with quint damage, you assume you have a selfish talent. Oh, just got Winter Mooned. With Mighty, it's only like a 7% difference, so. Definitely for solo PvE, not worth it in my opinion. Okay, and also that 7% difference, depending on how much damage you have, it's going to make very, very little difference. So, let's say you have like 120 damage. The difference between 120 and 127 damage is not even 7%. It's like 5.8%. So it's actually not even going to make a real difference. So like that 5.8% more that's going to do for a 1,000 damage spell, that's 58 more damage, but you're also losing 17% resist, which is why, in my opinion, it's always better when you're when you're doing solo PvE, you should always go with just the resist. 7% multiplies by your blades. Well, but like the thing is, again, it doesn't matter if it multiplies by your blades, because the way multiplication works, it doesn't matter what order you do it in. Either way, it's going to be 7% more damage at the end, and actually 5% more damage at the end, not 7%. So, and that individual 7% does not multiply by the blades. It's just the 5.8% is just the difference between if you had it or not. So like, let's say you're doing 10,000 damage on a spell with all your blades, whatever it is, you're gonna do another 500 something damage. So that's just how like the math. That's just how multiplication works. Back to Kyrie Leon. Back to the Arcanum. Can I just... Bam. Yes. I should use that more often. I keep forgetting to use that, but it actually saves so much time if you keep on using it. Have any Firezilla treasure cards? I don't think I do. And even if I did, I'd either be saving them or I'd be selling them. On this budget account, I'm not taking any freebies from anyone, so I'm not gonna give out any freebies either. if I have rare TC, I'm holding. You better believe I'm either gonna sell them or hold on to them. So I have, where is it at? I'm pretty sure I have a Pigsy TC. I moved it onto my vault account, but I'm definitely holding on to that for sure.
I feel conflicted. I want to dislike.
You know, I'm already, you know, not accepting, even, you know, if someone wants to give me 5 empowers, I'm not taking it, so. Certainly not giving anything out. At least not yet. I just like to make my quint from the start because then I don't have to worry about making it once I'm max. I mean, the thing is, again, I'm not going to go, if I'm soloing the game, I'm not going to go through the trouble of making, like, on my main accounts, I have quint damage pets, yeah, but I feel like if I already need a triple damage double resist pet, there's no reason for me to also have to make a quint damage pet, because again, it's a 5.8 damage difference. That damage difference is never going to be worth it in PvE, where, you know, a 40% blade makes a much bigger difference than 5% damage or whatever. Let's say you're doing King Det, you need to do 40,000 damage. That 5.8%, you're doing like 2,000 more damage. And honestly, if your hit is actually going to be within 2,000 damage of killing the boss, you're probably not doing the battle right anyways. So again, that 5.8%, I want to make sure my gear is the best it can be, and then my pet is also, you know, the best it can be, but it doesn't have to be like perfect high damage. So but yeah, the energy from leveling can be put towards my next wizard's pet. Okay, where am I going? Oh, Savannah. Oh wait, I mean, at this point it doesn't really save time, but I could have just done this. What's up, James? How you doing? Is 95 damage below level 100 good? Yeah, 95 damage is very good to have. But it also does depend on what school you have. Like, if you're a Storm Wizard, I feel like you should definitely be over 100 damage once you're level 60. Where am I? Oh. Be back in 30 to 40 minutes? Alright, we'll see you then, Cam.
I say,
Painted cave monster. Posted on the Wiz Reddit for the first time. Nice. Storm can easily get 110 plus damage, yeah. The thing is, like, honestly, on my main accounts, I'm probably just going to use triple damage, double resist pets from now on anyways, because, again, like, now that I think about it, that 5% damage is actually, like, let's just round it to 6%. That's actually such a small difference, and I just realized in almost all my farming battles, like, even when I'm doing King Detritus, I'm doing, like, 100,000 damage to him. So having a little bit less, damage but having more resist, it makes me tank by so much more. King Detritus, he only has 20% pierce. If I have, you know, the difference between having, you know, 18 resist with all his pierce and potentially having like 50 resist is so much, right? So quad damage with spell proof. Yeah, honestly, proof at least have, if anything, at least if you do want to go like super high, you know, damage or whatever, at least have proof, because proof even 10% or 11% or whatever makes a much bigger difference than 3.525% damage. So this boss is kind of cool. Yeah. This boss is kind of I mean, it's cool, but it's also kind of creepy at the same time. It's just it's a 2D spider that is alive. The only boss that is 2D.
Wizard, come closer now. These cave paintings.
Interesting. So it actually gives you level 108 plus drops. Because what I've noticed, from at least from Arc 2 and Arc 1, whenever you're like a higher level, and you have to go back to like a much lower level world, the drops that you get from that one boss that you never ever have to fight when you're actually in that world, but only when you're, you know, at that higher level world just to go down to fight a boss or whatever. You end up getting that world's drops, but here I just got a level 108 drop, which definitely did not exist when Zafaria came out, so kind of interesting. Painted cave spider is the best place to farm for teleport housing. I'd be sure to tell the YouTube audience. Oh, is that where I got them from? Because, dude, on my balance and my myth when I was questing, I randomly noticed that I just had like 4 teleporters or whatever on across both of them. I had like 2 on each, which is interesting. I guess I got 2 of them from the cave spider. So yeah, I guess if y'all want teleporters, well, you know, I can actually, like, when I'm, well, first of all, did I get any from that battle? I did not. Unlucky. But when I'm making the gardening guide or whatever, when I'm also going to show how I set up, you know, stuff on my, or in my Red Barn farm. I can actually show how I mean, I think I forgot how I got the teleporters. I think I got them from School of Fortune, but you can also craft them from Celestia. But I guess if the painted spider drops them, that's pretty good. It's pretty good information. I miss old Kruluk animation. They should have kept it, but I kind of agree with that. I really like the old Kruluk. It was really cool, and if they just made that hit all, it would be pretty cool. And like, I mean, the thing is now like, people will just, if people do care about, you know, how long the animation is, people are just going to use Scarecrow. You know, Shadow Pips are, on average, you're probably going to get a Shadow Pip in 6 turns now, so you can definitely Scarecrow by then, and Scarecrow does almost the same amount of damage, so might as well just Scarecrow if you really care about the animation time that much. Chad fishing guide versus lane gardening guide. The fishing guide will be coming out very soon now, so I'm finishing editing. I just have to finish editing the oh wait, what's this?
Wizard Ignis
Oh,
left a note
crafting.
for you about rafting training. Oh, sorry, crafting.
So
just come to the Arcanum and see what he wants.
at some point this week, whenever I finish editing that level 100 to 129 gear guide, that's what for death, I'm gonna do that, and then next week will be the fishing guide. And this time, I promise it's actually going to come out next week at some point. Oh, I keep forgetting I can just use this. Ignis, ferric, go brute. Yeah. It's me, dude. I'm going to teach myself crafting in a bit. You going to do spell quest? I don't really need the spells right now, so probably not. Even when I get to a boss like Titan's Trident, I'm going to use Skeletal Dragon for that boss. So, there are very few... I cannot think of a situation where I'm going to have to use a single hit in PvE anymore, except for Bone Dragon against Titan's Trident.
You'll not have the Desert Star. I may
Oh,
never
another boss
complete
battle.
my
Nice.
research
There's a
now,
lot of
but I
boss
will
battles
never
here.
give up the gemstone either.
How do you doing, Aeropoto? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Best boss to farm for dual blade jewels. All right, interesting. I guess that's how I got my dual blade jewel on my characters as well. I noticed I've been getting some like weird stuff that I feel like I only get from packs and stuff, and I guess this is where you get the dual blade cards. Oh. Oh wait, no, I already have a dual ice blade card on this budget account, don't I? Yeah, I already have that. So if I make an ice wizard, I'm gonna have dual blades at level 15. It's really interesting. The actual blade of school cards are like level 95 plus or something like that, or 85 plus, something wild. But then the dual blade cards are all level 15 plus, which is interesting. Ferric, when he starts revered crafting, why do I hear boss music? What are you up to? I am currently questing through Polaris on budget walkthrough. Welcome to the stream, most hated. Oh yeah, no, Mirage the bosses get really crazy, but still, I mean, yeah, it is super boss heavy, but I still like Mirage. It is very long. I feel like I'm gonna be on Mirage for a while on the budget account just because of how many bosses there are to fight, but I think I'll be all right. Death is now level 44 in Grizzleheim, so I can do Wintertusk. That's good. Make sure once you get to Wintertusk, once you hit level 50. Oh no, I was trying to enchant it and I misclicked. I don't think this kills even with a crit. Please kill with a crit. Oh, he's barely alive. Boss heavy. Have you heard of Azteca? I mean, Azteca is like in a league of its own in terms of how many bosses you fight, but Mirage is like, because in Imperia you're not really fighting that many bosses, but in Mirage you're fighting a crazy amount of bosses. Or at least I feel like in Imperia you're not fighting that many bosses. I don't know. Is that weird? Is that even accurate? I feel like in Mirage there's very few mob fights. It is mostly boss fights. What boss is this? It's just one of the main quest bosses that you have to do when you're in the Arcanum. You have to go between worlds getting stuff. I accidentally misclicked my scarecrow, so but that's okay. Oh wait, did I get a jewel? I got a jewel. What jewel was it? Dang it, I didn't actually. I guess Stonewall is pretty cool. Is Stonewall jewel even useful for Decathlon? Wait, where is it? Oh wait, what? Oh, never mind. It's a pet jewel for Pet Derby. I thought it was the actual Stonewall, like, I thought there was an actual item card thing for that. Never mind. Okay. Solo Storm Trident. Storm Trident, honestly, it's kind of a little bit luck based when you're doing it solo, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard. You literally only need to do 60,000 damage across 3 different hits. So literally do an overtime with a bunch of blades. Just calculate how many blades you need to have an overtime do that much. And yeah, it's super easy. 90k total? No, they changed it. It's only 20. You only have to do 20,000 damage 3 different times. It's actually crazy. It was originally like 120,000 total damage 3 different times. So 30,000 or 3 separate 40,000 hits. Whose idea was that? Are you talking about the 20,000 or the 40,000? Oh, Baba Yaga. How to myth solo Trident? Is there any overtime we can use other than besides King Art. You can use King Art, you can use Basilisk. Although, they did change the damage values for Basilisk. Let me see. Wizard101, Basilisk. Wizard101, King. Myth King Artorias versus Basilisk. Myth King Artorias does 50 plus 810. Basilisk does 320 plus 750. I would use Basilisk because the initial hit does a ton of damage. Although, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. So, King Artorias, you're doing 200 plus 975. With Basilisk, you're doing 470 plus 900. Yeah, 470 plus 900. So you're doing 300 over time. I guess Basilisk would be a better option than King Artorias probably, but you could use Thunderstorm. Oh yeah, for Storm, yeah, you could do that. Also with Storm, you can get like a ton of Storm resist while retaining Storm damage super easily. So on a Storm, I feel like you can easily get cheese through that battle. How could a Storm ever... No, dude, a Storm is like one of the easiest schools to solo that. You can literally buy a Bizarre Gear that gives you a ton of Storm resist. Yeah, he does use Shadow hits, but not always. I don't think... Or does he always use Shadow hits? Wait, let me actually look it up. Titan's Trident. He uses both Storm and Shadow hits. Like Shadow... By Shadow hits, I mean like Shadow damage. So there's that.
Finally got around to come.
Farming titanium and it's so boring. I mean, whoa, wait, what? What is that image? That looks like a Grizzleheim thing. Why does that? What? That looks like a Grizzleheim thing. I gotta be honest. All right, I guess I'll equip my energy gear. Oh wait, I should not. No, I shouldn't equip my energy gear. Because if it's an instance quest, then I level up anyways, and there's nothing I can do about it. 900,000 XP. Oh my goodness, that is wild. I may be a little late, but where do you farm for titanium? So, titanium, it's really hard to get. You know, on a budget. I guess you could buy soft hoods from the guy in Unicorn Way and just spam feed them to pet by using the enter strat, but even that is going to take you forever to get titanium. Honestly, I feel like the best way to get titanium is by farming jewel plants, and you can't really get jewel plants that without... People say the Zafaria Safari pack has a good chance to get star jewel blossoms. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't feel like spending money on crowns to see how much or how long it would take. I don't personally feel like I want to spend any crowns to do that. If people want to, obviously that would not be on the budget account. That would be on another account. And I'm not saying people have to do it, but if people wanted to see that, then I'd probably do it if, like, you know, a bunch of different people gifted some packs. But I don't feel like spending crowns on something like that, dude. That's a crazy... It's like, I don't know, titanium just like doesn't have enough uses for me to justify doing that for a video, but I don't know, maybe. You got 3 jewel plants from 15 Zafaria packs? See, well, 15 packs, that's a lot of packs. I was about to say, you know, 1,500 crowns, but no, it's 1,500 times 4. Because, like, yeah, that'd be 60 days worth of trivia to get 3 jewel plants. Oh, it's three boss fights for 1 quest. Makes sense. What is the enter strat? You basically, it's just a faster way to feed stuff to your pet. If you have a lot of something, you click feed pet and then you just press the enter key, and that way you don't have to like mouse over to the yes button to confirm. You can just click enter, click enter, click enter really fast. Is it worth farming for rat deck? No, it is not worth farming in my opinion. But yeah, I wish jewel plants were more accessible because they're so important if you want to be able to get jewels super easily. If I had more pips right here, I would just scarecrow, but because then if I don't crit, I mean, no, I'll just Krulu. I feel like I'll kill. Without a crit, I don't think it kills. Maybe, I don't know, but with a crit, it definitely kills. Do I need Ultra to socket Mighty Jewel? Yes, you do. Why isn't it that KI makes a Star Jewel drop from even one boss like how they do it for EMPs or King Parsley? I don't know. I wish you could get them, but they're completely pay to win jewels. They're completely locked away. There is no way to get them besides packs. I mean, I'm gonna look it up. Star Jewel Blossom. And again, with jewel plants, if you have even one jewel plant, over a very long period of time, you will eventually get a lot of jewel plants because every single jewel plant at Elder, it's guaranteed to reseed, but then it also has a very, very small chance to drop any random other jewel seed.
Strange characters are etched into its surface.
But I mean, I'm looking up right now. Found in Farley's Gardening Pack, Zafaria Safari Pack, and its gardening sources are other jewel plants. So that's the Jewel Star Blossom, Circle, Tear, Triangle. Let's look those up. The other ones are just in Farley's Gardening Pack and the same gardening sources. Yeah, all the other ones are just Farley's Gardening Pack. So yeah, the best way to get jewel plants is, or the only way to get jewel plants if you don't have any, is Zafaria Pack or Farley's Gardening Pack. And Farley's Gardening Pack is like 500 crowns a pack, so that's just crazy. I would like to do that for a video, but I just can't justify, you know, doing a video where I have to spend like a ton of crowns just to make a video. If the drop rates are kind of decent where, you know, you can open like 1,200 crowns worth of packs, so like I guess that'll just be 3 packs. If you could just open 3 packs and like have a really good chance to get a seed, that's when I would probably justify it, because if you think about it, it's like 1,200 crowns for a seed that over a long period of time will become infinite. But I feel like right now it's just like whoever said 15 and you only got 3 seeds, that's 60 days worth of trivia. And while it's still, I still think that I mean, that's $10 for 3 seeds, but the thing is, again, if you know what you're doing, they're going to multiply to become infinite. It's not a bad investment in terms of money, but it's an unnecessary investment. I would never be able to get on the budget walkthrough account. I should remember that, you know, just because I can't get something on the budget account doesn't mean it's a bad thing to get. But again, there's no other way to get it other than, I mean, again, I could get it on the budget account, but it's not reasonable for me to get it because that is too much time to spend doing trivia to get something that there's a good chance that I won't even get it. So
it seems another guardian has arisen to protect the cave's sanctity.
I just AFK spiders for the jewel. They don't multiply very easily, trust me. Oh yeah, no, they don't multiply. If I said that, my bad. They definitely don't multiply easily. It's just that over a long period of time they multiply, but very long period of time. Like I had 1 jewel blossom seed on my character. It took me months, and I eventually got to 4 seeds, but I just stopped gardening them at some point because like they're not hard to take care of at all. It's not hard to get likes on them. They don't even take that long to get to Elder. I think they only take like 2 days or something like that, but I don't know. It's just another plant that I have to take care of, and the initial investment is just not worth it. If you can get a ton of them, it is definitely worth it, but they took away double seeds and all that stuff too, so it just takes forever to actually multiply them to a point where they'd actually be like useful, more useful than farming. I had the seeds for 4 months and only gotten 1 seed drop, a tier jewel seed. Yeah, that is how it works. I got all the different jewel seeds dropped. And also, that tier jewel seed that you did get, if you plant that one, even though the jewels themselves might not be so good, that you now have a double chance to, you know, start doubling your seeds, but I don't know, man. It's just, I'll eventually do a video where I talk about those, but that's gonna come when the gardening guide comes out, because I want like a general gardening guide, and the gardening guide's not gonna come out until I have a gold farming guide, a general gold farming guide, and the gold farming guide's not gonna come out till I have a fishing guide up, and the fishing guide's not gonna come out till I get the level 100 to 129 gear guide. So if you want to know the order that I'm making videos in now for like actual content, 100 to 129 gear guide, then fishing guide, then probably gold farming guide, then maybe a general gardening guide. Honestly, the hardest guide to make out of all those is going to be the fishing guide, or at least the one that requires the most amount of effort to make, I guess. Wow, that balance has 3,500 health. It's a lot of guides. Honestly, it's not a lot considering how long I've been making videos for. So, I feel like I should have had that many guides already out. Way more than that, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, this is definitely enough to take out the Shattered, this guy. I don't think it's enough to take out the Balanced one without a crit, but whatever, I got this. Beast Moon guide? Oh, no, just Beast Moon in general. People were asking if they wanted to do Beast Moon. Your guides are OP, so we have to wait. No, it's because I'm lazy. But, here's the thing, though. The last week, I've been working like crazy. And I quested 2 new wizards to 130, and I feel like now I have enough max wizards on both accounts that there's like a ton of videos that I want to make now in terms of like guide videos, so I'm pretty excited for that. Yeah, fire is a hard school to soul. It's bottom 2 in my opinion. It's just not that versatile in terms of hit all enemy spells. And it also has low health and resist just like Storm, but doesn't have the offensive capabilities of Storm in PvE. So in solo PvE right now, Myth has the most offensive capability. Then Storm. Then, honestly, I'd say Death. Yeah. I'm gonna say, I think Death has more offensive capability in solo PvE than Fire does. Straight up. And then Life, and then Fire. Waffles or pancakes? Oh my goodness, we're getting political, aren't we? I like both. They both taste great. I guess I'll go with waffles though, because like you can like pour the maple syrup into like the little grooves. That's how I like to eat them. But with pancakes, it's just like you pour them on, but then like it's also weird. Like with pancakes, they're so. I guess it's just like the way my mom made pancakes, but she made them like kind of thin, so the syrup would like it would go through the pancakes and then like land on the plate, and that would make it. It would make the first of all, it would make the texture of the pancakes weird, and it would also go to stick to the plate. But with the waffles, that doesn't really happen. Waffles are okay. Are waffles supposed to be crispy? Because I feel like the waffles that I ate were very crispy, and I really liked those about them too. I don't know. Waffles are supposed to be crispy? Okay, then waffles 100%. Pancakes are supposed to be kind of floppy. Not soggy, but they're supposed to be floppy. But waffles are supposed to be crispy. I'll take crispy over floppy any day. What's up, King Messiah? We're just talking about pancakes versus waffles, and now that I know that I have been eating waffles the right way, definitely waffles over pancakes. Although I rarely eat either of those two things for breakfast. In fact, I rarely even eat breakfast. Chocolate chip waffles, I've never had those. I've had chocolate chip pancakes before, but waffles I've only eaten just like regular kind because, I mean, it's really hard to beat that really nice, crispy, plain tasting, you know, with a little bit of maple syrup on the side. Okay, this boss only has 8,000 health. French toast is also good. I just haven't had a whole lot of it. Are you getting your 108 spells in this stream? Probably not. I'm not gonna really get spells that I don't need right away. Like obviously I did that all the way up until I got Dr. Von's monster, but after that I feel like, you know, I'll just wait until later on to get my spells. Now for a school like Fire, I'm probably going to get all my spells because, especially the 108 spell, because Raging Bull is really important to have if you're doing solo PvE on a Fire. In fact, Raging Bull is extremely important to have because Fire Dragon in solo PvE, when you're using feints and stuff like that to boost your damage a lot, is just not a great spell. I will say this though. 1 second. I've discovered an amazing use for Fire Dragon in PvE. In Catacombs, Renegade Druid, the best spell to use during that fight is Fire Dragon. There's literally no spell that is better than Fire Dragon for that fight. Fire Dragon is the best spell for Renegade Druid. Actually, wait, would Sun Serpent be better though? I'm not sure. Maybe Sun Serpent would be better, but no, with Fire Dragon you can like 2-turn Renegade Druid, I think. Either 2 or 3 turn Renegade Druid, which is 150,000 health boss, by the way, so. Ice is surprisingly easy to solo once you get your Ice Blade. Yeah, no, Ice is definitely, again, Ice is a top 3 solo school in my opinion. It's right up there with Life and Death. How's the Balance Hamster coming along? It's finished, at least for now. I'll show you after this battle what it's looking like. Oh yeah, and then Ice also has Snowball Barrage, dude. Ice literally has, like, kind of, I mean, it's not as good as, sure it does more damage than Tempest, but, like, it's, like, Storm is still very unique in, you know, being able to Tempest spam. No other school can do something like that for an AoE spell, which is why Storm is one of the best, like, PvE schools in general. When you're not talking specifically about soloing, Storm is Storm is always the most sought after school on a team. When you're not doing solo PvE, Storm has the best offensive potential because they have glow bugs, they have sirens, which both do more than Orthrus. In solo PvE, you're not really going to be using sirens or glow bugs much, so you're going to be using Stormlord a lot. And obviously with the fact that it does 10 less damage, and also Storm's blades being reduced by 5% compared to Myths, I think Orthrus just does more damage. Even with Storm's like damage advantage over Myth, I'm pretty sure Orthrus still does more damage than Stormlord. But on a team, you're going to be using sirens. You're going to be using glow bugs for certain battles. So. Are you going to solo the trident? Yes, I will. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I have to go to the Arcanum. I'm walking around like a crazy person. Oh, this is going to level me up. Let me equip this. I don't need these decks. This right here, like the stats in this deck are so good. It just doesn't give the pip. The extra pip. So. Cereal or milk first? I mean, that's not even a question, dude. Always cereal first.
Welcome back, Initiate. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Look at that, 179.
Have a fascinating
179 energy.
at first.
Alright, bro. I already know all this history, man. Alright, I'll go ahead and do these quests, but real quick, let's just get this pet to Ancient, see if it gets the right energy thing or whatever, and we'll have her permanent energy set up. Thank goodness he didn't say milk first. See, like the thing is, if you're putting cereal in milk in the first place, why would you want to unevenly coat your cereal with the milk? If you go milk first, only the bottom half of the cereal is going to get any milk on it at all. But if you pour it on top, you get a nice even coating of milk all around the cereal. If you're going to go milk first, then you might as well not even have milk with your cereal. Pass the vibe check. Alright, what am I doing? I'm trying to... That's right, I'm trying to train this pet. It is interesting. I did not expect to have this pet. It's just so weird that... Like... Is there anything? Why did the person that put this pet in the kiosk even make it on a Calixto kitten? I don't mind it at all. I'm just interested. Like, it's such an oddly specific pet to have energy talents on. But regardless, I rarely eat cereal. In fact, the last time I've eaten cereal was probably like last year. Honestly, I've not eaten cereal in like a long time. Yeah, it's still double pet XP. Aw, come on. Well, this is not going to be our final energy pet because, I don't know, because, okay, if I have to train this pet to Epic just to get that energy talent, it's 1000 XP, it costs me more energy. It's much cheaper to just take a pet from Baby to Ancient than it is from going all the way to Epic just for that extra talent, so, okay, Trig. Okay, dude. Water with cereal? Ugh. I cannot imagine that. Alright, that one... at that point, I'd rather just put my milk first and then pour the cereal on top of it rather than... did Ferric condone milk first, then cereal? No. I said cereal first, then milk. I said cereal first, then milk. What I'm saying is that I'd rather have milk first and cereal than have cereal with water. How'd it go? It did not go well. It got Myth Giver, which means I'm going to have to remake the pet, but that's okay. We'll deal with that later. For now, I mean, what else can I spend my energy on? I guess I could do another hatch with the balance hamster. Where's it at? I guess I could do another, because, I mean, like, I don't want to just waste this energy, so we'll look, because, again, I still want to try to make a straight-up triple-double pet for my balance, but, yeah, I guess since we have extra energy to spend, I'll just go ahead and do that. So, balance dealer. And... balance giver. I just realized I'm making... sorry, not balance giver. I'm making a pet on my balance. On my main account. And I just realized by doing this, I'm literally competing against my balance in the kiosk to try to find a good pet. Which is kind of funny. But I guess on my balance, I am kind of focused on trying to get... specifically an enchanted armament. So for this one, I want the hamster anyway, so it doesn't matter which pet I hatch with, I need the hamster back. So yeah, like if I find a straight up 2.0 pet that has all the talents I need manifested, then I'm gonna hatch with it. This one's very close. This one's honestly the pet that I want, but stat talents are a little bit lower. If I'm going through the trouble of getting an extra 2 resist and 3 damage, I want to make sure I have absolutely best the best talents. And ooh, look at this. Oh wait, I already I already hatched with a pet today. Never mind. I hatched with the energy pet, so I guess no pet hatching today. Never mind. Well, I got punishment on there. It just got it randomly. I think. Or no, it already had it, and then I trained it to Mega, and then it got. I think it either had double resist. I forgot what exactly it got at Mega. Was it spell defying that I got at Mega, or spell or bounce giver? I forgot. It was one of those two. But I'm just gonna stock at a bounce dealer on it, and it'll be almost as good as just a straight up triple double. In some battles where I get the Maycast, it'll be even more useful, but we'll see. Ever dip your fries in a frosty shake? No, I've never done that. Thank God my clicker has moved away from the unfollow button. Nah, dude, cereal first. Cereal first always.
A sky?
Press C real quick. I'm 111. 111. Have you ever tried G Fuel? I have not tried G Fuel before, as a matter of fact. There's no way am I done with the Arcanum already? There's no way. I feel like there's still another boss I have to fight. Oh, no, salted caramel is pretty good. Although my favorite drink when I worked at Starbucks was still water. As much as Starbucks employees get free drinks, free unlimited drinks on the clock, I wasn't bothered, or I couldn't be bothered to keep on getting all these like super sweet, sugary things, and I also really didn't. I usually don't need caffeine to stay awake. Once I'm awake, I don't usually just fall back to sleep, even if I don't have caffeine. So, okay, I should do prime loot. How would they do prime loot though? Maybe make like a. The thing is, like, Wizard101's not that big on Twitch. In fact, it's so small on Twitch that they haven't even there's two separate Wizard101 things. There's Wizard101. There's Wizard Space 101. The correct one is apparently supposed to be just a straight up Wizard101 thing, but everyone streams on the Wizard Space 101 thing. So what Twitch should do is they should combine the two game categories. And just so that, like, because, you know, some people follow a specific category. So to make sure all the followers are retained for the category, they should just make it so it's one specific category, combine the followers for all of them, and then just make it so it's just Wizard101 without any spaces. Because it's kind of weird. One day I remember I put the game to just Wizard101 regular, and I was so confused. I was like, wait, why am I not on the Wizard101 for the streaming thing? Because I think I was looking to see, like, to raid someone, and then I looked up Wizard101 and I was like, wait, where is my Twitch? I am still live, right? But yeah. Did you see the Stormwing spell thing on Twitter? Yeah, I saw. That was like a week ago, right? It is pretty interesting. Although the thing is, like, it is kind of unfortunate the way Stormwing works. The reason why Thunderbird was such a good spell was because it was like a storm fuel, but you could also use Insane Bolt with it. The problem with just getting a Galvanic Field out of Stormwing now is you can't use Insane Bolt with it. Galvanic Field apparently does not increase the damage for Insane Bolt, so it's not really that great. If it could also increase the damage on Insane Bolt, it would be better than what Thunderbird was. Even though it's slightly less damage, you're guaranteed to have that damage. I guess, actually no, because I don't know, man. Because the way Thunderwing works, you're forced to hit for the 3 following turns. With Thunderbird, it was really nice because you could have those traps and you can use them whenever you needed to use them. So
you're the op.
I don't know. I like the original Thunderbird better. It is kind of unfortunate that like having Thunderbird as a train spell, I don't think it would have helped Storm a crazy amount to even have that spell as a train spell, because any problems that there are with Storm PvP are not going to be solved by just having that one Thunderbird spell. But the Thunder Wing spell is like, the utility on it is, in my opinion, is going to be less useful for a Storm Wizard.
All right.
And I don't really do a max PvP, but Storm is like the one school that I've done PvP on more than any other school. Like Storm and Death, at different level ranges, I've done so much PvP. I did 76 on
All right. We're ready to Lieutenant Snow.
2 different Death Wizards. 2 or 3 different Death Wizards or something like that. I did 76 Storm PvP on 3 different Storm Wizards. I did 99 Storm. I did 99 Storm PvP. I did level 100 Storm PvP. I just haven't done max PvP, and you know, while it's not exactly the same as max, the problems with Storm are, you know, kind of similar. There's not a whole lot of utility, and the way this Thunderwing, I think the point of the changes to nerf is that the previous one was more OP. Yeah, I get that, but like, I don't know. I feel like Thunderbird itself was not that OP at all. It already wasn't OP in its TC form, which was like 600 damage or 660 damage, and the universal fuel. It already wasn't OP. But now we're gonna get a spell that's like even less useful. I guess you can damage enchant it. That is the one difference. It does more damage than Thunderbird now, but still. Because, again, that spell is going to be completely useless against a Balance Wizard. So wait, it does less damage than Stormzilla, right? Yeah, it does less damage than Stormzilla. It puts on a 25% bubble for 3 rounds, so it's... Or wait, is it only 3 rounds or is it 4 rounds? So is it even worse than a Galvanic Field? People could Potent Trap the Thunderbird, which would make it crazy. I mean, still, like, just reduce it to a 20% then. If people are going to Potent Trap it, just reduce it to a 20%. It's not as... It won't make Storm as much of a trap stack school because... one, the thing is... See, Fire and Myth have overtime spells and multi-hit spells that makes trap stacking super insane. Storm doesn't have anything like that. So trap stacking on a Storm is not as OP as people think. And for another, it's a 5-pip spell. You cannot trap stack with a 5-pip. You cannot trap stack as effectively as Fire and Myth with a 5-pip fuel spell as opposed to a 2-pip fuel spell. So no spells that, you know, work super well with trap stacking. I guess Insane Bolt would work kind of well with it, but again, like, I mean, I guess, yeah. I feel like Insane Bolt. But still, like, I mean, other schools have very gimmicky strats like that. Again, Insane Bolt is a gimmicky spell. They said they're not going to get rid of it, so if people do have a trap stack Insane Bolt strat like that with Thunderwing or Thunderbird trap stack, it still costs a lot of pips to build up a combo like that. And then at the end of the day, you need that Insane Bolt to land. And again, it's only a couple of 30 traps. It's not like it's you know, like Fire gets like 4 different kinds of fuels. They have fuel, they have potent fuel, they have TC fuel, and then they have Fire Beetle fuel. That's 4 different fuels that they can do with trap stacking. Myth has mythic fuel, which, I mean, Myth already having mythic fuel is already kind of crazy, but they have mythic fuel. They have yellow troll. They have rat magician to put up, you know, a bubble. They have so much utility. Storm, they just have Thunderbird, potent Thunderbird, and that's it. They don't have like a pet card that puts a trap on when you hit. I guess you could get an item card Thunderbird, but at that point you're spending 15 pips just to put on 3 traps. Meanwhile, Fire can put on what is it? Fire can put on 4 different kinds of fuels for 8 total pip cost. And again, Fire is a trap stack school. They should be able to do that, but or maybe they should be able to do that, maybe not. But they're the trap stack school. I'm not saying, you know. But what I'm saying is that, you know, giving Storm the option to have a normal Thunderbird would be better. And it wouldn't make it, like, it wouldn't break any, you know, like this is the trap stack school or whatever. It just, I don't know. In my opinion, it would have been cool to see a trained Thunderbird. It wouldn't make Storm, like, broken OP, but it would introduce some cool strats. But with Galvanic, one, it's going to be a useless spell against a balance. It does less damage than Stormzilla. It puts on an aura, which gives a balance free 1,000 damage. You would never use that. There's one school that you would literally never use that spell against, ever. The way to unlock it is going to be Spellaments, which I can guarantee you it's not going to be a super easy spell to get. The way they've been, you know, releasing all these Spellamental spells, it's not going to be that easy to get. They'll make it more accessible than, you know, 2-pip Spellaments, but it's going to be kind of a grindy spell to get. And it's not really going to be worth it against all schools, which I guess would be fine. But again, like, it's also not that insane against any other school either. I guess, to be fair, in the meta that it comes out in, they're probably going to phase out Maycast bubbles on pets. So essentially, but like, I guess, like, maybe I am biased because in this meta, it would definitely be a pretty trash spell, because in this meta, you could 5-pip Stormzilla and get a Galvanic Field. It's not like you're guaranteed to get a Galvanic Field, but you have a pretty decent chance to literally just Stormzilla and get a Galvanic Field, which is literally the same. Like, all Thunderwing would do is just guarantee that you get a Galvanic. That's literally all it would do, but I don't know.
So maybe I used too much pressure.
Fire would want to run Storm Mastery if it became trainable with Potent. I don't think so, because, like, here's the thing.
Follow me.
I really don't think Fire would actually do that.
Pesky wizard found us after all. Master is
It would be
right
like a very gimmicky strat.
Restrain them until
Because
I return.
the reason why Trap Stack is so effective on a Fire right now is because it doesn't cost them any pips at all. They can literally Trap Stack so much that if your opponent, you know, tries to, like, do other things to get out of that Trap Stack, you could literally King Art combo them because it costs you so little pips to do all that Trap Stack. But I doubt Storm Wizards would, or Fire Wizards would actually get a Storm Master to do that. There's already a bunch of spells that you wouldn't use against one another, so I don't know about that argument. Yeah, I guess that part of the argument isn't really strong, but again, like, the thing is, it's not really that amazing of a spell to have. Like, the Galvanic Field, the trap stacking would have been a really nice addition to Storm without making it super broken, I think. But again, that is one school. It depends on whatever other schools have as well, with, like, whatever changes they make. And that disarm was really, really toxic, by the way. I'm literally first and they predicted that on me. You should use your energy, you'll get a bunch of XP from this. The thing is, there's not really much. Dude! What? This guy's like actually 5-head. Dude, he just disarmed me twice. How does he know, dude? What a little piece of trash, dude. Get out of here. I'm just gonna scarecrow you for... I'm just gonna crit on you with a scarecrow just for doing that.
improved security as well.
Devs hinted
right
that Bulb
behind
probably
you.
nerfed some cob
Wizard,
left in
you can bring up the
Supernova, and
rear
they said
this time.
left knowing spell audit. Yeah, I saw that. That was kind of interesting. Oh wait, yeah, let me see the XP. No, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, my energy does not matter right now. I did. So where's the energy pet at? It's right here. It failed at ancient. It got myth giver, but again, I'm out of a hatching timer, so I can't do anything about the fact that I have a ton of energy. If I had a second wizard, then I could use a second hatching timer and then make a pet, but I don't currently have that yet.
Sweet Cyclops, will you look at this place?
Ooh, 5. I'm in Cataba Ice Block, right? Yeah. This is like the XP haven of Polaris. Oh, these guys have a lot of health. I'm pretty sure they have like 4,000 or 5,000 health. Borealis Golem. Oh, almost 4,000. I guess before they probably had like 5,000 health, like before all the health nerfs came into play. Welcome back, Kiernan. Do you have Darkmoor gear? Yeah, I do. Oh, I have the Darkmoor boots. I have Darkmoor gear, but I'm not using the hat or robe because the Krog hat and Bone Smasher robe are slightly better than the Darkmoor counterparts, in my opinion. I just happened to get the Darkmoor robe and hat and even wand while I was trying to farm for, you know, the boots. Chanted the wrong thing. Solo clap Rasputin on my ice. It was easy with 94 storm resist. Oh wait, Cam, have you considered using like a ton of storm resist if you have it on a balance? Because if you do that, then I feel like, because when you're in Rasputin, you definitely have your 108 spell. So, I would just go a high storm resist, elemental blade stack, balance blade stack, and just one shot everyone with nested fury. Honestly. You just blade, feint, and smack him? Yeah, pretty much. Blading's hard on a balance. That is true. But like, the thing is, you only need 6 pips. You have 5 pips starting off, so you're always going to have 6 pips, even if you elemental blade. So just elemental blade stack and just nested, honestly. Because your blades are as good as like a fire wizard's blades. So. My bounce can only tank a couple insanes. Oh wait. So wait, D-Whips, if you said you have 94 storm resist, but yeah, wait, the insane balls do moon damage, I just realized, so. Oh, the insanes are storm damage, okay. Yeah, so then get like a ton of storm resist, I guess. I'm gonna be using Baby Boomer on Rasputin probably. Dude, there's so many bosses that do storm damage that it might just be worth making a Quint storm pet. A Quint storm resist pet. Wait, for Rasputin, I might want to try crafting the storm resist ring. I mean, I don't need it because on Eric Shadowblade, I soloed Rasputin with just this setup that I have right now, but having it would just be nice to have because resist is always going to be better. It would take slightly longer to do the battle. I'd have to spend like an extra turn or 2 blading, but I think it's worth it. How much health does Rasputin have again? Let me actually, I can look it up. I can totally just look it up. Wizard101, the rat. He has 28,000 health. He has 15% universal resist. Actually, it's not even universal. It's just 15% to life, death, myth, storm, shadow, and moon. But I feel like it's essentially no resist because you have. it's really easy to get 15 plus pierce. 28,000 damage. That's like, just spend like 5 or 6 turns, probably 8 turns blading, and you're good to go. But I guess you don't have to tank that storm damage. If you're any other school, what I would do is Sanctuary first turn, brace, start blade stacking, brace again, and then once the storm minions start hitting you, you know, Satyr every now and then just one-shot him, because it takes a lot less than 30 rounds worth of blades to do 28,000 damage. Can you use Enfeeble? Oh, if you heal, they sanked for you. Oh, okay. So I guess, like, you know, use a Minor Blessing or whatever first turn. I guess if you're balanced, then, like, on turn 3, just use Availing Hands, because you're not going to have taken that much damage by turn 3, but the thing is, Availing Hands is an overtime, so you could do that. Here's this bounce too. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's only 15% though. That's the thing. 15% resist. So, and also if you're using Nested Fury, the bounce resist doesn't matter. It's the elemental resist that they have. And again, if you're using elemental blades, you can blade stack super effectively with Nested Fury, because Nested does an insane amount of damage. Let me check it. What's it do now? Nested Fury, Wizard101. 805 to 1050. That's such a big damage range, but still, it's a lot of damage. 805. That is more than. Keep in mind that is more than Orthrus. You have better damage capability than Orthrus against Rasputin. Than a Myth Wizard. Your blades are also identical to a Myth Wizard, because a Myth Wizard will have 35 blades. You also have 35 blades. Although I guess a Myth has both regular school blades and Spirit blades, but still. If you have a balanced hamster, you can sharpened elemental for pet. You can do trained sharpened elemental. You can do balanced blade from pet. You can do unenchanted elemental. You can do TC elemental. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Oh, you don't have a hamster? I mean, I would just use, like, you know, normal elemental, sharpened elemental, TC elemental. That's 3 blades, and then you can use your balanced blades. Yeah, that would, and then you also have blade storms and stuff. Again, I don't think, can they enfeeble you at all? So the minions don't do anything. What about the rat himself, the rat? Does he enfeeble? Let's see. Creature, the rat. He cannot enfeeble. He can steal charm, but he cannot enfeeble. So there you go. Your blades are perfectly safe. He has annoyingly tower shields. Yeah, honestly, just blade stack. You know, you have 30 rounds. There's plenty of rounds. Just honestly, if anything, blade stack and, like, you know, heal every now and then for 15 rounds, and just shatter and then just nest it. Honestly. Name the quest you're on? I'm not sure. It's one of the quests in Cataba Ice Block. I definitely won't be reaching the rat today. It's gonna be next stream. There's no way I'm gonna reach the rat and do him in just 40 minutes, so. If I use a gear restriction, can I only make him unequip a specific item or make it so he has to have a slot empty? No, so I have a slot empty. It's an entire empty slot. Otherwise, dude, if you made me unequip my robe and my hat, I would literally just equip the Darkmoor, dude. That would be such a cheesy way to just cheese through that. I literally have the Darkmoor robe and hat, dude. I have alternatives. So no, if you actually used something like that on a non-cheating boss. Someone knock on my door? You know, I would just... I'd have to unequip it, otherwise it would be too easy. When I get verified, I got partnered beginning of January. So, a month and a half ago. How often you'll be doing these late streams? Not often. In fact, today's just a special day. Well, not a special day, but it's just today I just because I haven't streamed in a couple days. I streamed on Sunday, or no, did I even stream on Sunday? I think I did a stream on Sunday, yes, but I didn't stream on Thursday, Saturday, Fridays I don't usually stream, and I didn't stream yesterday either, so. But I also woke up late today. I knew I was gonna wake up late today, so decided to just do a late stream today, but. Tomorrow is the official Rasputin solo. I don't think I'm gonna make a big announcement like I did when I was doing Darkmoor. There's no point. It's not like as big of a deal as Darkmoor was, so.
Now who is greater? I've
Cyan teleporter, interesting. Let me. Where's that? Yeah, let's lock that. Cool. That's pretty fun.
more watch lions. Maybe Skyacre is here.
I'm watching you during my engineering senior design class.
Then I break down door.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun. What are you designing? Wow, Shadow Pit first turn. That's insane. If only I pulled a Krulu. 2.5 hours early tomorrow because you're getting braces. That's unlucky. I remember having braces, dude. Those are the worst. I'm not gonna say they're the worst years of my life. That's like a little bit excessive, but it was pretty annoying to have them on. And then every time they tighten them, your mouth would hurt for a couple days. When you first get them, your mouth hurts like crazy. You just can't focus on anything besides the pain. We all get assigned to work with a company and we design a product for certain problems they have. It actually sounds like a lot of fun. Jacques Cousteau. Has he just been stuck in there forever? Top row, and I hate them so much because I have to wear a special mouth guard. Oh, that too, dude. The mouth guard as well. Yeah, I used to do karate. When I was much younger, when I had braces. When I was a kid, I guess. I had braces, and whenever we had to spar someone, I had to wear like this really uncomfortable, annoying, really big mouth guard. It also tasted kind of weird, the mouth guard. Like, I could taste like the plasticky of it. I don't know if that like there was like some. It was probably not a chemical. It was probably just like the plastic or whatever. But it was. I did not like it at all. There we go. Level 112. I was 110 at the beginning of the stream. Now I'm 112. So that is interesting.
You pesky mongrels. Why don't you just give up? You may have defeated one of my larger golems, but let's see how you handle two.
Engineering classes is drawing engine blocks for big company planes and cars. Interesting. Oh, this is a double storm. This kind of battle I really don't like, because I'm going to lose my blades very easily. Yeah, it's a double boss battle, so I have to blade stack. Storm out right away, fun. You know, times like these is where having Darkmoor gear is just super nice. Dang, that's crazy, Kiernan. What country is that from? It's an Irish team sport. Interesting. Let's do that again. Okay, wait, Wizard101 officially made a tweet at 12 p.m. earlier today. Due to the severe weather in Texas that is affecting many of our employees, we're extending any current promotions or member benefits until further notice. That's a really nice thing they're doing. Thank you, King Zal. Okay, I think... is 3 blades enough, or should I go 4? I mean, at this point, I can just Scarecrow into Krulu, so I might as well just hit. Because if I crit, it's just over. Imagine if it was double reagent. Dude, if it was double reagents, I probably... I mean, I would stream this week, but I definitely would not be making any videos this week. I would just be grinding Catacombs until I have, like, 4,000 extract. Or maybe 5,000, because 5,000 gets me 10 pieces, 10 full pieces of gear. 10 pieces of gear that is not the hat. But I mean, double pet XP is a good benefit for it to happen on. Imagine it was during double monstrology. I mean, some housing, like a lot of people, the housing community would be very happy if that happened, but a lot of other players would not be too happy. I got another teleporter.
So, Ivan, you forgot Igor.
Alright, Igor. I don't remember what cheats this boss has, if any, so... If I don't know if a boss has a feint cheat, I always feint first turn. Well then. That is annoying. So now I either have to hit through... Okay, first of all, I forgot to pack a prism. So that's one thing. And another thing, even if I did have a prism, I have to hit through a 70% anyways. Wizard101, Igor. Igor has... Oh, he only has 40% death resist, so it's actually better that I'm not using a prism. Because if I use a prism, then I'd have to hit through a -70, but because there's no prism, I hit through only a -40. Yeah, so I guess this is where, like, bosses, at least, like, like, final world bosses, or non, like, you know, end of world bosses, they start to have just normal stats. But he does have 20,000 health, so I guess, like, I don't know. I do have to, you know, use some extra traps, but 3 feints, 2 blades, again, should be enough. Although, maybe I should go, no, I should probably go one more, because he does still have 15% resist. 3 feints, 2 blades is for, I believe, 21,000. I mean, I guess I might be able to do enough with all that. So, yeah, I'll just go 3 feints, 2 blades. By then, I'll probably have a Shadow Pip anyways, and I can use Krulu. And that will do more damage. When you do the I'm not a robot thing, you're training the AI. That is true. That is true. That is how the CAPTCHA... That is how the reCAPTCHA thing works. That's actually I watched the video on that where they talked about how, like, you know, the reCAPTCHA and all that stuff works, and it is very interesting, and that's actually like such a smart thing. You know, prevent spam while also improving AI at the same time. Because, like, okay, the way the reCAPTCHA thing works, by the way, chat, if you don't know, it basically, you're always going to be given at least 2 separate things you have to do. So, like, whether it's an image or if it's, like, you know, certain words or whatever, you're always going to be given 2 separate images. One of those, whether it's the first one or the second one, we don't know. It's probably random. One of those, the computer knows. Or the computer already pre-programmed it. It has, like, only one of them is, like, the correct answer. For the other one, the computer doesn't know what it is. So, like, you could theoretically pick a wrong thing and the computer would take that. But the thing is, they then show that to, like, you know, so many people that use the CAPTCHA software or whatever, and then the computer now learns that that is, you know, whichever one that people pick the most, that is now, like, the correct answer for that CAPTCHA. So then, you know, then they, you know, generate a new image and, you know, pick, and, you know, have a new word or whatever. And then the original one, the one that, you know, people predicted and stuff, that one then gets added to one as, like, you know, it's coded or whatever. So
No, he has made
why is it called Cthulhu, not called Cthulhu? I mean, a lot of the stuff in this game is not, like, they don't want to use, like, the specific name of it or whatever, right? So, like, Mockenspiel, it's supposed to be a Glockenspiel, but they called it Mockenspiel. So, like, it's a play on words. Same thing with Grenadier. It's I think, like, because, you know, grenade, but at the same time, I think it's isn't that like a certain breed of dog? Like, it's called a what species of or not what species? What breed of dog is the one that's on the Grenadier spell?
Did I just see?
But yeah, like a lot of the spells are a play on words. It likely does not have anything to do with the copyright, because if it had to do with copyright, I mean, there's a lot of, like, dude, literally Unicorn Way, there's, like, a whole, like, Dorothy Gale quest line where it's literally, like, based on, like, the Wizard of Oz. So, I mean, like, if it was about copyright stuff, then, I mean, obviously there's some things that they literally cannot do because of copyright reasons, but it's supposed to be like a play on words, so. Ooh, this quest right here, this quest is insane. Now, it gives 750k XP. That's not super special for Polaris. There was a quest earlier that gave 900k, but the thing with this quest, you can actually teleport in here. This quest gives the most single XP for a teleportable instance. So if you're on a wizard that you don't plan on questing to max or whatever, definitely do this quest. Do this quest because it gives the most XP out of anything you can teleport to. So.
Whoa, it's building up too much pressure. Quick, please.
Last instance before I started Borealis Peaks. Yeah, I mean, by the time I'm done with this, I'm pretty much gonna be at Rasputin, but I won't actually. I feel like it might be better off to just, like, I don't want to rush it to do Rasputin, so I'll probably just, you know, do that for next stream. So, but we made a lot of progress. We're pretty much at the end of Polaris, so. Or maybe I should do Rasputin and we should start Mirage next stream. I don't know. We'll see how we're doing on time. If we're at Rasputin by the 2-hour mark, I'll probably do Rasputin because that's like a 10-15 minute battle. Caps. Tops. Yeah, literally, Wizard101, the entire game is literally based off of Harry Potter, or at least they said that they, like, the original inspiration for the game was Harry Potter, so. My bad, chat. Nested Fury Strat at 18k. How many blades did you use? Oh, it hit ice. That's unlucky. How much more would it have done? So let's say 1350 divided by 1150. If it hit storm, it would have done 21k. Yeah, it would have hit 21k. What's your oh, you're asking Cam. Play it again. Oh, you have 83 damage? How much resist do you have? Because again, I feel like, again, 83 damage is not bad, but you like, resist, you need to survive that battle, so I'd have high resist. How many blades did you use though? Oh, 3 elementals and balance and 80 feint. Oh, I would use way more than that. I would use 3 elementals. I would use 3 elementals, 2 balance blades, or maybe 3 balance blades, and then like 2 blade storms, honestly. Although if you did 18k, then I'd say you'd only need like 3 more blades, I think, to do 28k. 2 or 3 more blades would do it. So get better gear first. I have a question, y'all. Do you think I should skip Darkmoor when I make my balance wizard? Should I just like try to like speed run it in a way where I skip Darkmoor? I mean, yeah, I lose out on gear, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it would be cool to like, since I'm only doing the main world bosses and also like, you know, Polaris, Grizzleheim and stuff, I feel like I could get by with just Waterworks gear until 140. I don't think there's like really, I mean, the thing is like, in avoiding solo. Oh wait, yeah, I should never mind. I should do solo Darkmoor and a balance just because I should. But I feel like for one of these characters, eventually at some point I should just do just a straight up speed run. Just see how long it takes. Not really a speed run, but like, you know, every single 2 hours that I spend, I'm not making pets or anything like that. I'm not farming for gold. I'm just literally just questing, pure 2 hours of just solo questing, not teleporting to anyone, not doing any of that. Farm Darkmoor for pieces. Oh wait, yeah, that would be, yeah, exactly. On a Storm Wizard, I would definitely do Darkmoor to get the pieces for max. Honestly, I'm already gonna do that. On my balance, I'm not gonna farm for any gear that I don't need. So like, at level 30, I'm gonna go for full Senator's gear, because I feel like full Senators is really nice to have. But that's like the only level, and then also Waterworks. Those are the only 2 levels. Level 30 and level 60 are the only times where I'm even gonna farm for a full set of gear. And even then, I don't even think you need full Senator's gear. Do you really need it? Can you, if you're soloing, can you get by without even getting Senator's gear until level 50? Because once you hit level 50, you can buy that vendor gear from the guy in Polaris, or sorry, not Polaris, Wintertusk. Wait, what? Did I get something? Tier 2 Rasputin? Fragment. Oh! Look at this. I was so used to seeing these freaking pieces of trash that I got this. Look at that. Well then. I didn't even notice. Wow. All right, what are my stats now? 125 damage. Yo, that's crazy. Wow, dude, I would have quick sold that almost. I didn't even realize. I guess I got like a tier 2 wand. Cool, nice. All right, well, finally, after 70 or no, 50 levels, 52 levels, I finally upgrade my wand.
So
Colonel Orlov. Yeah, dude, lock that instantly. Oh, let me delete the wand hits. I think I left one in there, but that's okay. That is, that's a thing, chat. I took out 3 out of 4 of them, I think. That's okay. It's a cool animation. We get something different. I'm not going to stitch the wand because I don't want to spend crowns on stitching a wand that I'm only going to use for like a little bit. I think the 115 wand is better anyways, I'm pretty sure. Here, let me enchant you. Let's see. Kisma's dagger. Kisma's legendary dagger. It is, yeah, Kisma's dagger gives a little bit less crit actually, and I also lose the block, but I gain 2 damage and I gain 4 pierce, and I gain 125 death pip conversion. And I need to do the crafting quest anyways, so I will upgrade in like 3 levels. So again, I'm not going to stitch. Oh wow, well, I don't have any pierces or shatters in because I keep forgetting to buy them, so I guess now I have to feint I have to feint 3 times. Once you get Mirage, Bazaar wands, yeah, honestly, like when you're in Mirage, every 2 levels there's a wand upgrade that gives you like 1 more damage than the previous one. But the thing is, when I'm 115, I want to just use the crafted wand. I'm not gonna buy a wand from the Bazaar every single time I level up when I'm in Mirage, so I'm just gonna use the 115 wand. I'm not even gonna stitch the one. Actually, I might stitch the 115 wand because nah, I shouldn't stitch it. I'll wait to, from now on, I'll just wait to stitch my wand. Once I'm 138 and I have the executive wand, I'll just use that. So I just ended up having max gold all the time, so buying the wand was just a way to spend excess gold. Oh wait, yeah, you're actually not wrong. You do get a crazy amount of gold in Mirage. Dude, in Mirage, the quests give so much gold, and the mobs give so much gold too. Like the I know I talked about how 40 Thieves are insane for farming because they're guaranteed 1,000 gold or 500 gold per mob, but if you think about it, pretty much all Mirage mobs are like that. The quests give an insane amount of gold, the mobs give an insane amount of gold. It is crazy, dude. Oh yeah, there's the 1 wand hit that I forgot to take out, but it's okay. I'll blade one more time. I'll Krulu. Kismet wand doesn't look bad. It is one of those, isn't it one of those like side animations though, like where you're holding it like an axe? I'm not a huge fan of that, so. Alright, let's use that.
No matter. I have delayed you, and that is enough. I fought.
Next battle. Ooh, look at that deck. What is that?
And I will
I just
be
got a pip
honored
deck for
in
life.
the afterworld.
Dang, dude. If only this was triangle socket. It's still pretty good. I'll lock it. Why not? Look at that. That is really cool. Kismet wand. Oh, it's a sword? Oh, okay. Wait, that's good. I'll definitely keep it. As long as it's not, like, you know, whatever. Triangle ones are... Oh, okay. Alright. Good to know. Dude, the haze... The haze is crazy here. Yo, I was just what one do you have there? I got it's the tier, apparently the tier 2 wand or something like that. I got it from the last boss. It's apparently super rare. I just randomly got it just questing. I'll show it in a second. Now, I was just reading on Twitter, dude. An energy company or whatever, ERCOT or whatever. They're like, there's a scam circulating on social media asking customers to text their private account numbers. Don't do it. We don't need any of your info to get your power back on. We're working as soon as possible. And the Magnetic responds, sort of like raising energy prices in the middle of an emergency, arguing demand and lack of profits. That is, that is some heat right there. There's the amount of heat in that is enough to literally solve the problem in Texas. It'll literally melt all the ice there. It's actually funny. You know, honestly, I'll just hit because, like, you have death boost, so. And I also have more crit now, so my crit does more damage. Probably, maybe, not much. I also have more damage. 20k, dude. Easy. Without a crit, I don't know how much it would have done, but...
Any minute now. Any minute. Oh, come on already. Let's just get it
I'm
over
getting...
with.
Dude, what is my luck? I know they're not triangle socket decks because you can't get those except from Rasputin himself, but... What are the odds? I'm getting a piece of gear from every boss.
So it's no.
Warlord Minak. Do you have
Failure even.
Warlord
Today is a good
Minak,
day.
Wizard101?
Today we will be victorious. To battle.
He has 80%, so I definitely... Oh, he can cast bad juju. Interesting. Yeah, I have my cleanses in. Let me go ahead and pack prisms because he actually has 80% resist. Why'd you get the mount? Wait, what mount can you get from here? Can you actually get a mount from this guy? I don't think I'll need a reshuffle. Alright. Mammoth Mini. Wait, really? You can get that from this guy? Oh, is this a green oak? Okay, no, it's not a green oak. It's good. Warlord Miniac. Wait, Mammoth Mini. I'm pretty sure that gives stats, right? That's a stat boosting mount. You can get the permanent version of it. It gives you 2% outgoing healing. Yo, no, it's a 9,000. Chat, no, it's a 9,000 crown mount. I wasn't able to get a... What the... Oh, it's a lore master weakness. Or no, it's just a minus 25 weakness. Yeah, no, if I'm not able to get a 10,000 crown mount or however much the battle narwhal costs, I'm not going to get a 9,000 crown mount from just randomly soloing once. No shot. He can juju, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I am second this battle, so if I get jujued from second, it's kind of GG. You had to do 200 runs on your life for it, but you ended up getting it. That's crazy. Oh, so it's not like it's one boss. It's like you have to do 2 bosses before you even get to this boss. So 200 runs, that's a long time. Oh, wait. He can juju, so I shouldn't be fainting. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna cleanse charm because I have a V plague on me now on top of a regular weakness. So I'm gonna cleanse and I'm just gonna hit, dude. I don't really have to cleanse a -25, but a -40 I cannot leave that on me. I'll get rid of 1 blade. Yeah, I might have to do multiple hits this battle. Oh, is that a Dark Nova or whatever? Yeah. Need that 2% outgoing for perfect stats? Yeah, I guess. Dude, it would be nice if I got a Mammoth Mini. I'm going to be healing on my next Wizards. I'm actually going to be using heals in solo PvE on balance. There you go, get rid of that. I am going to Scarecrow here because... Okay, good. Did not juju. He just passed, dude. He could honestly just like... I don't even have to kill him here. He's gonna die to backlash. Oh, yeah, no, he's gone. I mean, he's not dead yet, but backlash already kills him. Oh, but that minion is alive. I'll blade for a bit and then I'll Krulu. I'll just blade and then Krulu. And that's GG. Just casually gets Pigsy, Life Mastery, and the Mammoth. Imagine, dude. Okay. -10. I don't know how much. I don't know if the Dark Nova or whatever stuff has that same thing as Strike where it starts off at 40 backlash, but either way, he did pass 1 turn, so he's definitely not going to fully reduce that thing. I can literally hit with Unenchanted Krulu and it kills. He passed again! He's dead to backlash. He's super dead to backlash. $2,000. You should solo Omen. Nah, there's no... Omen is not really like that a useful boss to farm, so I'm not gonna solo him. I might solo him eventually one day, like if I want to ever farm for like Stitch Gear or whatever, but... Or like an Exalted Mastery, but... Omen's Masteries aren't even tradable, so I probably wouldn't ever farm him. Probably gonna fizzle this Krulu now because of that mantle. For death, the best mastery had of his balance. I mean, I don't really use a mastery amulet. All right, I did not get.
You overgrown antelope.
Oh, I did not get that mount, but what is this? I got a tier 2 amulet, I think.
Come at me! I dare you!
Yo, this is crazy. Oh wait, no, this is tier 3. Tier 2, I think, gives 6. Or no, is it? I don't know. I have no idea, but I mean, it's a good amulet, dude. It's a very good amulet. I'm not going to be using it. I still like to have my pierce, and I don't want to have to unlock more sockets. But I mean, this amulet, it's not bad. All right, I think I'm on Rasputin now, and we're at 2 hours, so I might as well just do Rasputin this episode. Malorian Sky. Yep, I'm here. Rasputin time, chat.
We made it. I hope I even can hold them off.
All right, chat. Here we go. It is what it is. We've leveled up 3 times this episode, by the way, which is kind of crazy. That should just show you how much XP Polaris even gives. What is this hat? Alright, so, I do not have the crafted ring. I should have done it, but it's too late now. Where is it at? This pet right here. Baby Boomer. I want to have extra storm resist for this battle. Not a bad idea by any means. Death Lords, Titanic, Lord of Death's Razor, Death Seeker Talisman, Lord of Death's Coil. Same deck. Don't forget to do some pet training. Nah, I can't really do. There's no pet I can even make. That's the thing. So, yeah, let me lock this deck as well, I guess. I'm not gonna farm Rasputin for anything. I don't need anything, but there is a chance I could get an even better wand. Apparently, I could get the Triangle Socket deck. I could get Tier 1 Amulet. Again, don't need any of those things. But the thing is, you can also get off school gear. So like, I could literally get like a balance Tier 1 Amulet from him, which would be kind of insanely lucky. But again, we're just doing this just to finish Polaris. So let's jump in first, and then I'll do the deck setup. And yeah. Decks are hard to get. I got the deck first try on my balance. On my balance on my main account, of course.
How old this place must be. It's amazing it's still in pristine condition. Built no sign of Rasputin though. I guess it would be too much to hope he changed his mind.
All right, we'll explore that in a bit, but actually no, we're gonna go and see the cutscene first. It is weird how you walk when you're holding these kinds of wands. You kind of like don't even bob at all. Or you do bob, but like you're not like, I don't know, it feels like part of you is like kind of just frozen or whatever.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise. You decided to attend the ceremony after all. The final moments of this twisted experiment called the Spiral. For centuries we lay in the darkness and torment, but we dreamed of this day when shadows would rise and pure chaos would be properly restored. Now that we have reached this fateful moment, I can finally shed this silly skin.
There we go.
Behold my true form, you insignificant mortal. It is much more comfortable and immensely more powerful. Come on, challenge me. I welcome the amusement. With my Titan, I will destroy you and your world at the same time.
Fancy. Okay, so, for this battle, the way the cheats work, one very important cheat to keep in mind right off the bat. You have to finish him off. This is a timed battle. If you don't win in 30 rounds, you're dead. He uses a hit that deals 1 million damage to all enemies and has 200% pierce, so you cannot resist it at all. You're taking 2 million damage. You're dead after 30 rounds. So you have to finish this battle in 30 rounds. But if you use different things, if you heal, he summons some life experiments. He summons death experiments if you trap, and he summons storm experiments if you blade. The experiments, they last for 3 rounds. They have a ton of resist, but the resist doesn't matter because I do have pierce, so I will one-shot them. Yeah. The death ones, I think what they do, they weakness you, then they plague you, then they end off by suiciding and using bad juju. The storm ones, they wild bolt you. Or no, they trap you, then they wild bolt you, then they insane bolt that always hits you, but then also, you know, takes themselves out as well. But I would much rather deal with the storm ones. The death one I don't want to deal with until the very end, so I'm just gonna faint at the very end, and then I will hit. So yeah, basically the thing is just blade stack until you can pretty much just one shot. But the thing is, I don't have heals. I mean, I do have heals, but my heals, I don't have like my life mastery on me right now. It's in my bank. and I don't have Satyr trained, so I'm just gonna blade stack until I feel like I'm starting to get low on HP, and then I'll just Scarecrow all of them, and then, you know, blade stack again, and then Scarecrow again. But this right here is a good example of why the Darkmoor deck is so nice. I can carry 10 Death Blades and 5 Sharpened Blades. That is a lot of blades, but and then I'll carry, you know, I'll carry like 5 Scarecrows, 5 Enchants, and also 3 Krulus, and, or no, we'll do 4 Scarecrows, 3 Krulus, and we'll do max Enchants. I do want to actually carry Brace because, I don't know, I feel like Brace is actually very helpful to have in this battle. I have 30 rounds. I feel like 30 is plenty enough. I don't need prisms during this battle. Just the one feint. I don't even think I'll need the feint really, but we'll just keep it in there because why not? And then I have stuff in sideboard as well. I guess I'll put in another Cleanse Charm in case, because I think Rasputin can use V-Plague, I think. Oh. I don't have Shatter. Well, it's too late. It is what it is. We're just going to go in without Shatter, I guess. Yeah. It is what it... Ooh, I just realized I could use... Yo, should I use Death Supercharge? That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? You know what? If I have the health, I'll do it. Why not? That would be interesting. It's totally not worth it, but... whatever. Let's just jump into it. Alright, so I'm going to start off right away. I'm going to Brace first turn. Actually, I should probably blade first. Nah, I should have bladed first and then Brace, because Rasputin himself does not do a lot of damage. Well, let's just, well, I pulled another Brace, so if I need it, then it's whatever. Yeah, he does this cheat every now and then, but it doesn't do a crazy amount of damage. You don't have to worry about it. It's mainly just the 30 rounds that you have to take him out is what you have to worry about. And you have to worry about the insane bolts and all the bolts that the Storm minions use, but again, I have 68 Storm resist. I also have Brace up at all times. I actually have Brace trained, so I can carry a 20% thing in main deck, which is really nice, so I'll do this. I just realized I only have 2. I did not pack any Spirit Blades. I totally goofed already. Yeah, I already goofed. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to Scarecrow spam this battle because, yeah, I messed up severely. I only have 2 side deck blades. I forgot to pack Shrike as well. Yeah, we might actually, there's a good chance we just lose here. I gotta be honest, chat. I'll blade again and then I'll Brace, but then... Alright, I'll Brace again next turn. See how much the Insane Bolts do and the Wild Bolts. Just better Monkey Spiders or Troubled Warriors? It depends on if you have friends to farm with and if you want to multitask while farming or if you just want to focus on just straight up farming. Alright, next turn I'm going to get Insane Bolted. Ooh, I did pull the Supercharge though. Yo, should I just use it? Let me Brace first and then we'll see. $318 again, doesn't do anything really. Hold on, depending on how much damage I take from these Insane Bolts, I feel like I want a Supercharge Blade. Because Krulu only costs like a small amount of pips. Oh wow, that's fun. Dang, maybe I can't even Supercharge anymore because I feel like now it just might be a waste of a turn. We'll see though. How much damage do I take? not too bad. Oh, and then... Oh. Wait, what does the life minion do? Because I just realized these pet Maycasts do trigger his life minion cheat, right? Or no, wait, do they not? Well, I keep on taking max bolts. Okay, that's fun and fair and balanced. Just Sanctuary and Spiny? Okay. Okay, I'm stunned, right? Yeah, I am stunned. All right, I'm gonna death supercharge next turn. I feel like that's actually not a bad idea. I know it sounds strange using all my pips on one single blade, but they can't enfeeble, and I am doing okay on health right now. Again, Rasputin himself doesn't really do anything. Although, wait, this Insane Bolt is gonna do the most damage. I have 2 traps on me. This is easily gonna do over 1,000. Never mind, that does nothing. Yeah, I'm fine. I can totally supercharge. Okay, I keep on taking max bolts. That is just wild. All right, let's use all my pips. It hit ice again. That's unlucky. 130% blade. That is crazy. Okay, he just used a 2-pip snowball barrage. Nice. Very good use of shadow pips. Alright, I'm starting to get low here. I'm gonna Krulu in 2 turns. That's okay. I'll brace first. I'll brace, then I'll blade. Then I'll Krulu. Oh, I just realized, because there's not that many minions, my heal is not going to be crazy. Although, no, I'm still doing so much damage that it'll still be a lot to heal off of. Yeah, I know that shield is kind of annoying, but it's my fault for not carrying Pierce or Shatter. It's 100% my fault. I gotta be honest, I'm probably gonna hit the 30 round time limit or whatever for this battle. It's gonna happen. Sad but true. Again, this supercharge, it is a fat blade, but it's not gonna do a whole lot for me. I forgot to pack Spirit Blades, and that's just gonna be the end of me. I don't know, unless somehow by some miracle I can do a lot, but I also only packed 1 Feint. I only have 1 additional blade, and I really need those things. Although, to be fair, I do have TC Blades. I should have used that. Yeah, I should have used TC Blade. Hold on, let me actually see. Can I pull it? Discard 1 blade. Discard 1 Scarecrow as well. Okay, I did pull it. I do tank whatever they do for now, so I'm actually going to use this extra blade. Oh, that actually did a lot more than I thought it would do. Okay, but I should be fine for the Insane Bolts that the Storms use. Also, this now gives me an additional minion. Although, I guess that one's going to be using Insane Bolt, so I'll have the same number of minions anyways, but it's whatever. Another Snowball Barrage. Interesting. Death is the PvE version of Ice. It literally is, though. Like, I'm going to be able to do this. Nice. Okay, I'm barely alive, by the way. This is gonna do like 400 damage. Alright, this is gonna be the same thing, just a trap. Oh! Oh, okay, I was confused for a second. Nah, it's just a polymorph. Alright, here we go. Call it Krulu. The fat hit. I need to do at least like half of his health on this, even through the tower shield. Crit. It is 4 blades, dude. It should do a decent amount. Okay, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be a restart. I mean, maybe if I pull my feint and my other blade, maybe I can still do a lot of damage, but I did 8,000 with a 130 blade, dude. There's no shot that I'm gonna beat this battle in whatever time period I'm given. Yeah, that's a yikes. I would have been fine if I had here. What? How many rounds am I into this, by the way? How many? Does anyone know how many rounds I'm into this? I'm probably the rat. Wizard101. And alas, the anchor falls, the spiral unravels. At the start of round 30, the Titan will deal 1 million shadow damage with a higher armor piercing to all wizards, thus ending the fight. Unless you have Guardian Spirit, I guess, but no, I don't have that. Yeah, no, this is over. Listen to D-Whips. Wait, what do you mean? What's the D-Whip strategy? There is no strategy needed for this battle, really. You just need to not be dumb. I essentially just I didn't put any extra, you know, I didn't put enough blades, and that's literally it. I didn't have enough blades, and I hit through a tower shield when I even used the few blades that I did have. So it is what it is. Also pulling all my enchants, like what? I only have 1 feint in. Dang, they're only hitting max bolts. It's so weird. All the bolts have been max so far. Infal would be good. Honestly, no, you literally just need Shrike. Shrike or Shatter. And I would have been fine, but my Titan will see you disintegrated. So that's the second time. So we're on round 15 right now. Yeah, we're on round 15. I'm halfway through the battle, but I have not even done half of the damage that I need to do, so this is 100% over. My only hope is that I can get so many blades that, and then I can also pip conserve all my Krulus, and I can literally triple Krulu him. Or Krulu twice and then just Scarecrow. I'd have to pip conserve 2 Krulus when I only have like 10% pip conserve chance. And even then, like, I don't know, man. I have to crit on Rasputin. Oh, I did get my feint though. I did get my feint. Although I should save the feint for like the last hit or something, right? Yeah. I guess I'll hit once for now. I might as well, so because I'm sitting on shads right now, so I might as well use 1 hit here. I actually discard a Scarecrow. Let me hit. See how much damage I do with just 2 blades, because there's only going to be 1 hit where I have the 4th blade and the feint. So if I'm spamming hits, let's see how much this does. Crit, 2 blades. I also have less damage because I'm using the resist pet, which at this point I feel like that was totally unnecessary. 5,700. I mean, it is so doable. That's 4 hits total. I'm pretty sure I have enough rounds to do all that damage. But I cannot afford another tower shield, and I really would like to get 1 hit off with the extra blade and feint. Alright, do I even... Honestly, I don't even need Brace, dude. Brace is kind of just a time waster at this point. I just don't have enough rounds to play around with to afford just bracing. I don't know, is that a dumb thing to just discard the Brace? Especially at this point, I'm gonna have to hit like 2 to 3 more times, so there's no reason to carry Brace. Feels like last week I watched you solo Mount Olympus. You're a Speedway guy. I mean, it's been a while, but... And I'm also not that fast. The Balance Wizard will definitely be very fast. I can guarantee that. Again, right here, Krulu might just be the best move, because I need to make sure I use my pips, or use my hits whenever. I don't want to have to be forced to take this damage from this Titan experiment, so... And I need to pull that pet blade as well. Because here's the thing, I do 5,700, but by using the pet blade and the feint, I do like 10,000 damage, so I only need another hit after this if I can pull those last 2 buffs. Any pip conserve? Dang it. It's a very low chance for me to pip conserve anyways. There we go. There we go. Yes. I just need to pull my shadow hit now. Cleanse. I used 2 Krulus, right? 2 main deck Krulus. Right? Or was that... No, that was number 3, wasn't it? No, that was number 3. So I have to pull Krulu from side now. Oh, please don't be a shield. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be like a death set shield or something crazy. There we go. There we go. That's our kill shot. Feint. Oh my goodness. Down comes the Sky Anchor. The cheat that ends up taking you out is, and alas, the anchor falls, the spiral unravels. This right here means I'm on... This is round 20. This is round number 20. Spiral's disease, we have the cure. Alright, I'm pretty sure I win right here. I'm pretty sure. Unless he somehow, by some miracle, blocks it, I'm pretty sure this is... Fool me once. Oh no, please no. Well, now I definitely have to use another hit. That is unlucky. Whatever. I have plenty of rounds to work with, so... I mean, I guess I just have to blade stack and then just Scarecrow, but... It is what it is. Whatever. This just delays us by a few rounds. You see my advice? Just blade for a one-shot and run more Storm Resist. Yeah, honestly, that is the best way, but I don't have the crafted thing or whatever. It took us a while, but it's a pretty easy strategy, so... And I also forgot Spirit Blades. If y'all are doing this, by the way, if y'all want to solo this on a Death Wizard, just make sure you carry Spirit Blades. That's literally all you need to do. Oh, is he just dead?
I think I did just exactly the amount of damage. 8209?
He's barely alive. 88 health. All right. I just need to Scarecrow him. I'm just going to keep on passing until I can Scarecrow one shot. I don't want to summon any more minions. I don't care about any of that. I don't have to worry about the cheats. We're good to go. All right. This does not stun. It just puts a Fire Dispel. Although, actually, I think the version of Fire Giant he uses doesn't even put a Dispel, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, my goodness. This is going to do a ton of damage, though. Ouch. That did a lot. Oh, no. It's a Mantle. Well, it's fine. I don't think I don't die to his... Even if I fizzle, I don't die. I powered. Alright, GG. GG, Rasputin defeated. Despite being so unprepared, having a terrible deck setup, we still did it because we're a death wizard. And because it's literally impossible to die. It's funny, we're literally the death school, the most lifeless school, yet we stay alive the easiest. Bam, there we go. Just under 30 minutes to do the battle. But it would have been faster if I was a little bit better about it.
Defeat me! It's impossible! There. Stop whining, my child. You embarrass yourself. You've been defeated, but I applaud your efforts. You did well. You, spawn of the Spiral, have proven far more resourceful and determined than I believed possible. I confess, it even gives me some pause. But the Spiral's doom is sealed. You must accept that, lest you go from being an ally to an adversary. You were the helping hand that pulled us from the abyss, and for that, you may be my favorite thing in this forsaken mess of broken worlds. But do not meddle again in my affairs, or those of my children. You have been warned, and I will not repeat myself if it happens again. Come, child, my firstborn. You are stung by defeat, but you may yet transform your frustration into greater strength. Let us go.
What's the second easiest school to solo? Probably Life, and then it would be either Ice or Myth. Life is definitely the second easiest to solo in my opinion.
They got away. Shouldn't we have tried to stop them? Or would we have just... I don't know. Let's go make sure Ivan's alright.
Alright, there we go. What did I get? I don't think I actually got anything. No, in fact, I did not get anything. Oh, frick. I don't have crowns again. I didn't do trivia. It's 75 crowns anyway. There's no way I'm doing 8 trivia just to open the chest. I know it's like, you know, it's just something that I usually do. Let's see, what did I get? I got this robe, which is literal garbage. It actually gives 20, or not even 20. It gives 16 more health than my current robe. Let's just do this. 16 more health and 118 block. Look at everything else that I lose, though. There's no reason you should ever be using this garbage piece of trash. Then again, if I got the... See, here's the thing. If I got the rat amulet, if I got the rat deck, I would not be using it. But this wand that I got is still such a lucky drop that I got from the other boss. I will be using this for another 2 levels. So, it is useful that I got that. But anyways, that is the end of Polaris. I feel like, dude, wasn't it just a week ago that I finished Chrysalis or something and we're already done with Polaris? This is the 4th Polaris episode and we're already done. That's crazy. We're starting Mirage next episode.
Congratulations.
Somehow...
Alright, return to the Panopticon in the Arcanum. Yeah, we're actually starting Mirage next stream. That's actually insane. Polaris took 8 hours to solo. That is wild. 8 hours to solo Polaris. Nice. Oh. My mount is unequipped. Nope, not the chocolate mousse. Let's do this. Next up is Caramel. Alright, let's go back to the Arcanum.
Ooh, look who finally Stop wagging your lip. Well, how should I...
This guy's Cyrus Drake Part 2, man. I cannot deal with this.
There you are. Well, have you remembered what you... Don't...
Oh, no, I'll save this for next stream. I'll save that for next stream. I won't accept the quest right now. But there we go. Polaris done. Wizard101 on a budget. Solo death. Sold Rasputin without dying, despite being very, very dumb about you know, making a proper deck setup, but it ended up working out in the end. We sold Rasputin. Still on only 30 deaths so far, which 30 deaths is still way too many, but it was not death number 31. We're still... That's like the 5th close call that we've had recently, but I was okay. here's the thing though, it really wasn't that close of a call. I finished the battle with 6 rounds remaining, which is plenty of time. And yeah, I beat him by he only had 88 health left. Even it would have been only 20 rounds even after all that. So but yeah, sounds kind of like Stewie. Oh yeah, he does. Wow, I never really thought of that. He does sound like Stewie. Anyways, that is it for today. I mean, I would stream on my main accounts, but there's not a whole lot that I could stream for another couple hours, but I need to finish editing that video and also make some more guides. So I will end off the stream right here. A little bit of a short stream today. Just a budget walkthrough stream, nothing else. But it was a lot of fun. We finished Polaris, starting Mirage next time, trying to speed through the game. Eventually, once I'm done with this character, I'm going to take a break from budget walkthrough for a bit, focus on some other content, focus on my main accounts as well. And the reason why I'm focusing on my main accounts is because I made a Myth and Balance Wizard. Sure, there's no content I made yet, but there's a lot of videos that I've planned, like tutorial videos, that by having 2 level 130 wizards that have not done any kind of gardening, fishing, any of that, I can make videos, like, I can make a lot of really cool videos. I have a lot of really cool ideas that I'm going to make. But for now, in like a couple days, maybe max, maybe even tomorrow, Death Gear Guide level 100 will be out, 100 to 129, and then the week after that, Fishing Guide, maybe the week after that, you know, some like gold farming guide, and then yeah, we'll see how we go from there. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Let me actually check here. You know what? Let's rate HK, dude. I haven't rated HK in a while. HK, obviously, PvP streamer. He does max PvP. He's, in my opinion, of all content creators, people that stream the game a lot, he's probably the most skilled PvPer out of everyone. No questions asked. He tries like really hard, obviously, but like he's but like it all pays off. Obviously, he's really good at PvP. If you want PvP advice, I feel like he'd probably be like the most knowledgeable about it, if anything. So anyways, for those of you watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the solo Rasputin End of Polaris finale. I do stream this live at twitch.tv/ferric. I'm going to try to get back into regular streaming times if I can wake up on time, but links for everything are in the description down below. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and rate HK now. Yeah. Stay for the raid. You get an extra 250 channel points. Thank you for all the resubs today. All the people that were here, the lurkers, the viewers, everyone. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, have a good evening.